Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid Zero to Hero, build 42. What did we do? Oh, we'll find out here soon. Oh, we left off in the middle of going to loot more houses. So, there's our rundown. These are the only two things really being worked on when it comes down to combat. We did find a gun last episode, I remember that. So we can work on reloading here or there. Though that'll probably be like a later one. I'm hoping I can find like reload or aiming books or both. I'd love to find all the books that I can for all the things. Carving is going to be something we'll work on here eventually. Cooking is going to go up naturally. Electrical, we'll go back and rip apart all the watches and radios and everything that we can that we have in our storage. A lot of this is just stuff that I'd like build stuff using carpentry to begin with for a lot of them. Some of it's based off masonry as well. Agriculture is just time. Got to wait for the plants to grow. But who knows? Maybe after we get done with doing this block, we might go and plant more crops. We'll see. But yeah, that's it. Exercise of choice so far has been burpees, almost full regularity, and away we go. So we're not wasting too much time looking at just skills. We got a propane tank that we can pick up there for when we're working on welding. Right now it's sort of heavy though, so I want to sort of stick to looting for getting things ready. Part of what makes the whole looting journey a bit bothersome though is jumping over this fence to get back and forth would be quite bothersome to do each and every time, since it would probably put me out of breath fully each time trying to go back and forth with how low my fitness is. My strength might contribute a little bit more to getting up there too, and I do have that one skill for climbing as well. I think it only works with climbing ropes though. Where you at? Graceful, outdoorsy, dexterous climbing, rope climbing. That's it. But we got this house, we got this house. This one had a basement to it where we went through it. Oh no, this one had the basement to it. So we got three houses on this block. And then we plan to loop back around. I'm just wondering where the Z broke out in here. I like to start off looking at the mailbox. We're fully zoomed out, so just looking, scanning for any Zs while we're going through. Stuff to mark, map, and burn. Nothing there. The back door looks like it might be broken open though. Nothing in here, so it wasn't from there. Hello, big guy. So he knows I'm there. Of course. Still hasn't broken out of that one yet. There we go. Don't know why I got surprised. I knew this one was in here. Hate whenever it misses. Stupid thing went around. Dick. Okay, so just boxers on that one. Didn't get any scratches, so that's good. What's on the ground here? Pants, shoes. This paperback. Doorknob, scrap wood. Some stuff. More stuff to go through. Okay. Finding extra claw hammer is always helpful. Hairspray. Might as well. Wondering if either one of these are going to have the car keys on them. Nope. Rotten bacon. We can nom nom the pickle. Ooh, this is actually fresh. We'll just eat the hell out of that. Oh, come on. Full ham didn't give us enough. Okay, dented food. Empty mug, spoon, whisk. I think all of these we have already gone through. We can always put that out to get filled up with water. Bullion cube. Nothing there, okay. So this one's been gone through. We can try checking the car. This one looks like it's dealt with some, it's seen some shit. Empty beer bottle. Too bad we can't just climb it through the back. I have this feeling this is going to be broken up to hell. It's got a few boo-boos. Not the worst. Where is there like a little car? No, no car symbol. Of course, a locked one. The curtains are down. See, nothing here. See, this one probably would have been a good one to as a starting house. Nice. So I'll close this up behind me. Sheet, always useful for other stuff. And there's the key. Cooking show. Stuff that we can use for crafting. Blue pen. I know where that is, the oboe farm. Okay. Alright, nothing here. Box of cereal and white sugar. Nothing in the stove. Oven, whatever. Empty pot we can research. I didn't know that. Empty pots are definitely bigger water containers, so we will definitely be taking that along with us. Heck, I don't even think we have a whole lot of them either. 0.5 from that. Rats. Some more stuff. And what is here? Pack of beer in that. What's left in the fridge? Stale cheese. Rotten other stuff. So everything is rotten here. So essentially, if I really wanted to go with it, this could be a, like, all these houses could potentially be a place that I'd go and rip all this stuff apart for materials for carpentry. But I think from here I can actually go up this way and go get to the parking. There we go, empty gas can. And a flashlight. Fuck it, we'll just take all of it. So we don't happen to see something on the shelf there and think, oh, we missed something. It turns out it's something we don't really 100% need. A lot of rocks in these fields though, so there's that. As long as we don't have any encounters with the Zeds, we should be okay. Sorta wanna avoid going in the trees. Whole group of them. Make sure nothing following us. Here we go. I hear that screaming, so somebody got picked off. Yeah, again, we're overweight a bit, but we're not stupidly overweight. Problem is, coming around this fence up here, we get sort of close to that alleyway. Okay, nothing followed me, it seems. Fully zoomed out, so that's good. We might fill out the rest of the day actually just trying to organize some of our stuffs and doing some electrical. So with this here already, do we have a rubber hose with us? No, okay. So, yay to having that mostly covered. I think this one still needed one more. There's the lone cook chair. Then we got all the chairs up against the wall here because we tried organizing that, and that wasted a good bit of our time there too. But yeah, I think the rest of the day I'm gonna just start ripping apart stuff for electrical. Get that worked on some. Okay. We got some foodstuffs that can go in here. I thought I ate that pickle. These could go here. Nope, the white sugar. Lentil. Tinted. Box cereal. Bouillon cube. Alright. So a lot of this is done. So got that. I don't know about the cooking show being something that we could use for that, but we'll still put it there just to have it out and sort of off to the side, as they have been helpful to us in the past. This stuff we'll put in here. We'll keep things that could be used for lighting fire upstairs. I sort of wish I could reasonably carry that along with me. Because getting that truck going will definitely give us a big jump on a lot of crap that we can do. Yeah, place the gas can somewhere that we'll know where it's at. And actually, we'll put these upstairs, and if it turns out our rain catchers, well, collectors aren't super full by the time it stops raining, we can just pour these into those and then leave them out again. Put that there. Place that there. Okay, my flashlight is off. I'll start reading stuff and throwing it into the other things. Okay, close that. That's an apartment complex. This would be really helpful to go to, but it's like sort of far away from where we're at. All the way down there. Then read this. Oh, right next to the. That's off to the side. I wonder if you mainly just find brochures for near where you're at. Tour of future that didn't happen. Sick bay record. This is an actual full-on bunker. Okay. Jeez. That's the southeast. Maybe if I started in Rosewood, I could try for there at some point. But this sort of, the idea I have for this playthrough is like taking over Riverside. This is our home. So we got all this crap. Since we haven't done it for a while, let's wash all containers. Container info. 112 to wash all my stuff. I know the barrels carry more, will have a higher capacity, but yeah, it makes me wonder. What's the, like, do they collect more efficiently? That's another thing I'm wondering. So I'll start going through reading stuff that we can. That out. That can be ripped apart. Look at some of these. That can go in the burn thing. More burn stuff. Oh, that's just a backpack that was there. That's nothing there. Graph paper can go in there. These IDs can be used for it. Letter can be used. Money can be used. Receipt. Gonna need a screwdriver for taking apart electrical. Sheet of paper, string. All these. Just make sure I read through everything before I toss stuff in. Pretty sure. Oh, I didn't mean to drop it. Look at picture. So those are very quick and easy. Alright, so up here has been looked through. Boo 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 boo. Start here. TV remotes, radio, remove the battery. Dismantle. Who knows, we may have enough to go up to electrical 2 then. 1.9 from that. Bah. Wait, did it? It looks like a walkie-talkie now. Okay. Not getting a whole lot out of it, but it's something. Just don't like how only option I have right now is insert battery. Put the batteries in there. Maybe we just took a light bulb out of it? I don't know. Anyway, let's look through and make sure I didn't put anything in here that doesn't need to be there. Never know. Being speedy trying to put stuff in could potentially lead to us accidentally throwing something in here that we didn't need to throw in. Fresh and uncooked. Stuff, and more stuff. Digital watch. Okay, so these three and the box have been gone through. Such a slow slog with getting this stuff done. Makeshift radio level 1. Missing an amplifier, radio receiver, and we only have one aluminum foil, I think. How is a Molotov electrical? Whatever. Timer bomb. Noise maker. That could be sort of useful down the line. That's that for crafting. Anything in building? No. Doesn't look like there's anything in building. Make a coffin. Hey. Leveling that electrical. So exciting. Dismantle. Luckily, you can't accidentally dismantle your own watch. That would be stupid. But this keeps us from being overly tired whenever we, well, exhausted whenever 1800 rolls around here. Alright, so the box is fairly empty, so we can start throwing all this stuff back in here. Throw these in there. Now we check this last one. Want to keep one CD player at least. Calculator. Bunch of digital watches. Disposable camera. Need the earbuds for later. Hair dryer, hair iron. Power bar. We'll actually put all the scrap electronics in the same spot here, which will be in this box. There goes the timer. But for right now, I actually want to get through all this stuff. Alright, so we'll leave these two for after we're done with ripping everything apart. All these apart. I know I can get more XP from the vent thingies downstairs above the stoves. But I sort of want to stick with just working with what I have up here that's taking up space, essentially. Because each of these watches are 0.1, that's 0.5, that's 1, that's 1, that's 2. So like there's a good bit of stuff that we can make space with, and hopefully not have things as heavy. And that was only 1 for that one. Come on, I want to try to get done with this before 1800. So it is hitting 1800 right now. We'll probably get done with all these before then. Throw them in the box, strip down, try for 40-minute again, and then read until 2000 and sleep. So the wire's 0.1, the scraps are 0.1 each too, so that has a big drop in inventory space being used. Come on, put them all in there. Why isn't it letting me put these in here? Oh, I was reading the wrong number. There we go. Okay. So both these in there. Put all these in here. Drop. Exercise, burpees. Since we haven't been doing anything really exerting ourselves since the end, well, since like 1600, we probably should be good for getting through all 40. So I'll use this to like segue into ending the episode. Yeah, we're just now getting there. I think that's still only a half hour. So still not enough to do the full thing. Oh. Put everything on. Alright, get that on. And here. Rest here for a moment. And read until 2000. 6 more pages. Let's just go for it. There we go. So that's Carpentry 3 red. Yay. We'll eat a box of cereal or something here. Let's see here, what do we got? Grab one. Eat half of this. And then go to sleep on a full stomach. So let's start going through this stuff. Light-weighted, light-footed, and sneaking are definitely getting close. 447 more. Well, 446.23 left for level 2 fitness. Strength slowly getting up. Everything else just going along. Agriculture. We're working on electrical, so we had that. Still slept until only 3,300. I think it might be the stupid watch. Is it my digital watch? Set alarm at 6. Set alarm. Okay, it's not doing it. Can't get any out of that one. Can't get any of those. Still going and sort of hoping to get more seeds. Calculator. This I'll put here so I don't accidentally rip it. Put it there then. Camera film. Can't do anything with that really. Digital watch. Digital watch. Electrical wire. We'll put it elsewhere. Think we can take. Can we take these apart? Yeah, we can dismantle them. Light bulb can go in the same place as well. Pencil sheets. This I'm probably just gonna throw, like all the watches that are here. I'm just gonna go through and throw the damn things out if they aren't ones I need. Calculator. A lot more digital watches. There's so much stuff to go through. All of these can actually go here. Those will go in a garbage can. Alright, so with what we do have, we end up getting some more sneaking, fitness, a little bit of strength today too. Need to finish reading up. Well, we finished reading up our carpentry book, so we got ×8 multiplier now for that. So, yay.
There's the last part of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, spray the half, put that one in.
So electrical's getting up there. I'm gonna work on it some more here once day breaks. I need to go to one of the garbage cans nearby and just toss this. I think there's one like right down here. But again, thank everybody for joining me on this misadventure. Remember, follow, subscribe, whatever it may be on whichever platform you're on. Until next time, tacos and burritos. Bye.
Bye.